Yeah, Christian, it's a big misnomer, but the military gets things done by hierarchy. But actually, in a combat situation, your leadership, your command structure becomes incredibly flat. And if you think about it, that a young, perhaps 18-year-old soldier doesn't want to risk his or her life because of rank and orders. They want to do it because they've got a faith in their leaders, a faith in the way that they scope a task, make decisions, build a plan together. They clearly got faith in their team and a big faith in their organizational ethos, which we might call culture. And one of the things which is absolutely part of that is permission to challenge. So I was fortunate enough to command a para battalion, three para, as the first UK unit to go into Afghanistan back in 2006. And it was a very early start of the operation. So we thought it was going to be a peaceable operation. It turned into full on war fighting, which was unanticipated, and it was also unprecedented change. And we were running a particular operation, one of our first operations, where we launched the battle group to conduct what we thought was going to be a very benign operation. So we thought the environment would be very permissive. And it turned out that the intelligence was faulty. To Greg's point, no plan withstands first contact with realities on the ground. And it meant that instead of there being no Taliban in this situation, they actually outnumbered us and very nearly outmatched us. So we suddenly had to recut the plan very quickly. And we used this decision-making methodology that we're all taught. And I recut the plan very quickly, literally running across the field with a few of the bad guys shooting at me. And by the time I got back to my command team, I was able to give very precise, quick battle orders of how we were going to change the plan to still meet the mission. And as I got to the final phase of delivering that plan, which was perhaps the most complex bit, I made the direction that we were going to withdraw to the west from where we were. And my young operations officer, who was a captain, 26 years old, 2 days into the job, stopped me and said, I disagree. I think we'd be better going in the opposite direction, which was to the east. He gave me his reasons why. It was a sound intervention. And I looked at my more senior members of my command group, my exco, if you like, and said, I agree with the operations officer. What do you think? And they all nodded. And in a heartbeat, we went with the most junior member's suggestion, and that made for a far better outcome. And that's because that ability to harness the diversity of thought of others was actually codified into our doctrine and our culture, if you like.